Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He states, if my servant asks about me, I am near. Indeed, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is closer to one than the jugular vein, closer to one than one's parents, than one's father, and then oneself, if only they knew. You see, nearness, it's an expression. It's an expression that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He hears the call and the prayers of the caller, and He responds promptly to that call. It's particularly important to notice that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He says, وَإِذَا سَأَلَكَ عِبَادِي عَنِّي فَإِنِّي قَرِيبٌ إِنِّي قَرِيبٌ. Allah, He speaks in the direct personal sense, saying, I am near. He doesn't say, tell them, Ya Muhammad, I am near, as though to say, there is no medium between my servants and myself. And neither did He say that they are near to me. He said, I am near. When Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He says, my servants, ibadi, it bears a great significance, namely that they are my servants. That first and foremost, one should be Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's servant. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He says, أُجِيبُ دَعْوَةَ الدَّاعِ إِذَا دَعَانِ. I respond. And as the scholars, they have said, I accept the call of the caller when he calls, wherever he calls from. You see, Duaa is of the highest form. It occupies the greatest form of worship because what it signifies is one's destitute and impoverished state. One scholar would say a person should not say إِيَّاكَ نَعْبُدُ وَإِيَّاكَ نَسْتَعِينُ until you realize something in your heart first, which is that you are destitute, in need of Allah, a beggar knocking on the door. And calling upon Allah is of the highest form of worship. It's something that the prophets and the messengers did. It's something that was sanctioned in every single divinely revealed book. One scholar, he mentioned that even if a person doesn't know how to call Allah tabaraka wa ta'ala, you should never ever give up hope. Because if Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He even accepted the dua of the most treacherous of individuals, Iblis, when he asked for time and respite, and Allah accepted, then what of the believers? Then when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He mentioned towards the end of the verse, فَلْيَسْتَجِيبُوا لِي, they should therefore respond to my call, meaning they should obey me and do virtuous works. وَلْيُؤْمِنُوا بِي, and continue in faith and sincere calling to Allah tabaraka wa ta'ala, لَعَلَّهُمْ يَرْشُدُونَ. Then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He says, so they have the hope, so they may gain the hope of being rightly guided. Which means that if my servant, he responds to my commands and he continues in their deeds, they have every hope of acquiring right guidance. It's particularly significant to highlight one particular point here, which is how Allah ended this verse, which is by saying, if a person adheres to my commands sincerely, then he will become the sole beneficiary, which is he will attain right guidance. Allah is saying that it doesn't benefit him, it benefits you, it benefits my servant, it benefits my slave. That's who it benefits. And that is of particular significance. And so Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is beseeching His servants. If my servants ask about me, so He's encouraging and inciting His servants to call upon Him. Call upon your Maker, call upon your Creator, call upon your Sustainer, call upon the one who watches you as you sleep. Allah is saying, I am near and I will respond to your call. So call upon Allah. He is waiting for your call, and there is no doubt in that. Sallallahu ala Sayyidina Muhammad wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa sallam.